Hey, we're Metric. This is WNXP, and we're going to play some songs for you. I think we're going to start with a song called Dark Saturday. It's kind of cool. It's like a dirt road version of a song from our album Art of Doubt from 2019. Check it out. Somewhere in the south of France or the Caribbean Sea, she said, I don't need to make a living. Fake diamonds got nothing on me. I met her in the world below. She's a tourist of the world beneath. I said, everything I built from nothing. She said, I'm so rich, everything's free. So dark, it ain't so dark. So dark, it ain't so dark. Forever and ever, a torch in search of a flame. To be good, get better. Well, I've been feeling this way forever and ever. A night in search of a day, as anxious as ever. It's such a dark, dark, dark Saturday. What's your name and where you from? Well, I'm with your weight in gold. And while we lie here in the sun, the whole wide world's about to explode. Now our bodies intertwine, and the truth is plain to see. I said, everything I built from nothing. She said, I'm so rich, everything's free. So dark, it ain't so dark. So dark, it ain't so dark. Forever and ever, a torch in search of a flame. To be good, get better. I change by staying the same forever and ever. A night in search of a day, as anxious as ever. It gets so dark, dark, dark. So shine a light my way. Shine a light my way. I'm having such a dark, dark, dark Saturday. Shine a light my way. It's such a dark, 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 dark Saturday. Dark, 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 dark Saturday. Dark, 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 dark Saturday. It's dark, and it's Saturday.
So what do you want to do next?
I think we should do a song from our new album. It's called Formentera. This is another kind of like rendition, which I love doing because a song seems like it has its identity, but it's actually like an outfit. It can change clothes because it has a core self that defies production. So, for example, All Comes Crashing is, like pretty signature metric, electronic kind of dance rock vibes. And yet, the version we're going to play for you now is kind of more like if Iron and Wine did it. It goes like this. Starting over won't be easy, broken, divided, split tomorrow from today. Knowing what you know just makes it harder to think straight. Starting over after it breaks. Starting over when the story's got an astounding twist. You better turn that page. When push it comes to shove, we do not fall out of love. We double down, we do not fade. For all I know, this might be my last night, if that's how it goes. There's no one I would rather be lying beside when it all comes crashing. When it all comes crashing. Starting over won't be easy, damage be damned. Please say you love me just as I am. Starting over won't be easy, misunderstand that pattern. Fear is forcing your hand. Knowing what you know just makes it harder to think straight. Starting over after it all breaks. When push it comes to shove, we do not fall out of love. We double down, we do not fade. For all I know, this might be my last night, if that's how it goes. There's no one I would rather be lying beside if all we knew came crashing down tonight. I'd be with you, and there's no one I would rather be dying beside. When it all comes crashing down. When it all comes crashing down. For all I know, this might be my last night, if that's how it goes. There's no one I would rather be lying beside if all we knew came crashing down tonight. I'd be with you, and there's no one I would rather be dying beside when it all comes crashing. 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 I'm sick, you're tired, let's dance. Break to love, make lust. I know it isn't. I'm sick, you're tired, let's dance, dance, dance. Cold as numbers, but let's dance. As though it were easy for you to lead me. I could be passive gracefully. Half the horizon's gone, skyline of numbers. Half the horizon's gone, working the numbers till I'm sick. Sleep, don't pacify us until daybreak. Sky lights up the grid we live in, dizzy when we talk so fast. Fields of numbers streaming past. I wish we were farmers. I wish we knew how to grow sweet potatoes and milk cows. I wish we were lovers, but it's for the best. Tonight your ghost will ask my ghost, where is the love? Tonight your ghost will ask my ghost, who here is in line for a race? Tonight your ghost will ask my ghost, where is the love? Tonight your ghost will ask my ghost, who put these bodies between us? Told you it was sad.
Hey, it's Celia in the Sonic Cathedral at 91.1 WNXP with a couple folks from Metric with stripped down versions of your songs. Jimmy, Emily, welcome to Nashville and to WNXP.
Thanks. It's
Thank
a great
you.
way to arrive.
It was really, really pretty to hear those songs done in that fashion and have this retrospective from your 20 years history. It's wild, right?
It's wild for us too.
And I was thinking about All Comes Crashing. So what you said about it's sort of like an outfit you can put on. What was the core of that song? Was that a very pandemic, everything's crashing around us song, or is it just general dystopian stuff? Equal opportunity,
Yeah, no, it's funny you should say that because it's really like the song about who's there for you in a moment of crisis, and for a lot of people that did just happen, but we all know those moments are waiting for us regardless of whether they're global in scale, and there's no shortage of issues that are also global in scale to choose from on those themes. But the idea of who that is, I was really fixated on the idea that it doesn't have to be romantic in the sense of your romantic partner. I feel like love songs of that caliber get way too much airtime. Because I think a lot of people have different kind of unconventional lives, and maybe that person who would be the moment of crisis would be their mom or their best friend, or maybe they have a marriage that's unconventional, or maybe it's their band, maybe it's their dog Romeo, that whoever that might be, it doesn't have to be a romantic person. So and it was actually funny when we were recording it, I brought it in and Jimmy was like, I really feel this. I feel like we can just do it as it is. But I had, when it all comes crashing, there's no one I'd rather be standing beside, because I was picturing that you're yeah, it's my best friend, or it's my band, and he was like, don't you think lying beside is better? And we had this whole debate about it, because I was like, no, because I don't want to imply that it's romantic and you're lying in bed. But I resolved it by realizing if it all comes crashing and you are meeting your demise, you will be lying down.
yeah.
So
Grab whoever's next to you,
and whoever that is, if you will be lying because you're bye, glad it was you. So that's the heart of the song, and it seems to be really connecting with people, which obviously makes us feel like we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear that with fresh ears and think about now my dog, Ruby. That'll be you.
My work is done.
But initially, I thought about the couple in Titanic spooning, just okay, here it goes.
Also fine.
Right?
For some people, it is that, but it's just not. It's not always the most unifying theme. To me, themes of friendship and solidarity and it's just deeper and kind of more suited to the music that we make, and the live experience of a Metric concert isn't I love my wife. It's you're out, maybe, and for sure, I hope you do. That's great. But you know what I mean? It's just you're with your friends.
I hope you love your wife. That'll be great.
Hi, I'm Emily from Metric.
We hope you love your wife.
Yes, exactly.
Well, okay, so you mentioned it could be your band that you're standing beside. How did you guys navigate the earliest times in the lockdown? I actually don't know how. Were you in Toronto?
We were north of Toronto. We
Okay.
kind of like Emily and I both have places about an hour and a bit north of the city, and they're pretty close together. And
We went rural.
we went rural.
And we're able to like be together, like in a pod and make
Yeah,
music.
kind
and-
of. We
Nice.
bubbled up, and actually with like a very very close friend and sort of musical partner of ours who actually lives in Nashville. We got him to come up because he's Canadian, so he could get over the border, and he came up and lived, on our end of the road with me and my wife for, he came up for 6 weeks and stayed for a year and a half, which was great. And he ended up kind of making this whole record with us, and we set up a little makeshift studio in Emily's house for, summer 2020, and then as things just kind of got weirder and weirder and less resolved. We realized that we really liked making music up in that kind of setting. So we found this amazing converted church, and we bought this church and moved our studio from the city up to the country. And
cool.
It's become like the full Metric headquarters. And we've shot videos there and done production rehearsals and made this last record. And, you can sleep a whole bunch of people, and there's bedrooms and an amazing kitchen and a backyard and a thing. And it's like...
Sounds like camp.
It's
Sounds
like,
awesome.
it's kind of like camp, and it's really really cool, and it kind of changed the whole mindset of like how we do things. So in a lot of ways, it affected us as though it was kind of scary and freaky and weird and awful. We found some good stuff come out of it for us.
Yeah, the worst was we couldn't get Josh and Jules across the border for over a year. And that was the longest we'd gone without seeing them since we'd met them. And certainly the longest we'd gone without playing since we formed. So it was definitely the feeling of like, we're just going to do everything we can to bring something cool when we do come back. Like we wanted this to be not a pandemic record, but a like, what pandemic record?
Triumphant. And
Yeah,
that's why,
exactly.
I mean, is that why you called it Formentera? Like, and you had this beautiful vision of the beach, right, in Spain instead of Doomscroller? Although Doomscroller is the tour name, so we get the yin and the yang.
Yeah, because I can tell that you're a true doom scroller.
Yeah, always. Aren't we
I
all,
see
though?
it.
I think we all maybe are.
We
If
maybe
you're
are.
not, I want to hang out with you.
Yeah,
you're
'cause
probably way saner.
Tell me your
Please.
secrets. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I love the way the album starts with that, though. And it's, first of all, great running music. I loved hearing it stripped down today. But you guys,
Great.
like, your BPM is, like, solid
That's
running
important
playlist.
to me. I love that.
Yeah.
I really want us to be motivational and like on this whole tip of it being useful, right? Like, great. So you're doing what you want to be doing. You're like working through how you feel. You're out. You're like, energized, motivated, probably weeping. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Weeping and running.
Run and cry.
It's really cathartic.
It's weird how if you're wearing the right gear, it's totally fine. But if you're just have like your bag and you're just running,
Then
and
you're just a
crying,
lunatic.
then you're just a
Yeah.
lunatic. You
You
just
have your
change into
bag.
a different outfit and just do the same thing. It's
Wait,
hot.
so what is good and cathartic for you all right now? Is it playing these songs out and being able to interact with your fans again?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we haven't properly toured in 3 years, and it feels so good. We were like we got on the bus last night for the first time in 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And slept on the bus last night for the first time in 3 years. We all kind of woke up this morning or just stayed awake all night. No one knows if they slept last night. So we're all feeling a little psychedelic today.
I actually had the weirdest thing because it's very cute, I think, because the four of us have a great setup on the bus. We love traveling together, but it's kind of like our house. Like we've got stuff that we haven't interacted with since before the pandemic. And I literally last night I'm like in my pajamas, like unpacking the silverware, and I was like, whoa, these forks are from before the pandemic. This is pre.
Yeah, you opened up the kettle to make like a big pot of ginger tea, and there was still ginger from
In the
before the
pot.
pandemic. Pre-pando ginger tea.
This is like
Still
a time
in there.
capsule.
Total
Weird.
time
Weird.
capsule. It was a really weird feeling. It's like these forks have no idea.
We'll tell you these stories as tour rolls on, Forks.
Just you wait.
I'm so excited. Doomscroller Tour is stopping here through Nashville. Excited. And I guess you're playing songs from your whole discography on this tour, yeah?
Oh yeah, it's a greatest hit situation.
Good. But not a farewell.
I mean, it's not up to us probably, but if I have
It could
my
come
way,
crashing.
it could. We're all about
all
like
know that
accepting how little control we have. So I'm just doing what I can to stick around.
Yeah, let's dance through it.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
totally.
Well, thanks for being
Don't
here.
forget to cry.
Thanks for having us.
I will not forget to cry.
Dance, cry, run, cry. Do all things and cry at the same time, except without a bag.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.